Was I muted that whole time? Hold on. Alright, let me do the intro from the start because I was talking that whole intro, not realizing that I had myself muted. Alright, people, let's do this bit again. I'm so sorry. Hi, Tanner. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, so today's going to be a little bit different. Instead of working on a game, I'm going to talk to you about other people's game and what I notice as a game designer in terms of storytelling, teaching the player how to play, quirky little things to kind of give players hints and train them how to play, and then explain that to, phrase that to you in a way that, the gamer would be able to relate to. So today's going to be a lot different, but I feel like you guys are also going to get a lot of value and start looking at games in a different way in terms of what the player receives in terms of information, how that how that info is related to you in the optimal way. I already missed this loading screen, which was already a really great way of conveying information about the game to the player. In this case, it has absorbing organs and stuff like that. We love that. Really gory. But those are the kind of things I'm likely to point out in terms of player psychology versus how they intertwine with the mechanics versus how that intertwines with the environment and the visual style. So how those three things connect, and game design is a big part of that. So I'm just going to show you what I think as I go and just explain things that I think are interesting. That means there's not going to be super ultra gameplay. I'm not a super gamer, but I'm hoping there's a lot of value in that for you. So let's jump into it. And I don't know how many times I'll be changing faces. We'll see how we go. All right. Start game. So already there's a pixel aesthetic, so I always get an indie feel from this, and there's kind of, I don't know if there was supposed to be a meme, but the way those eyes, that eye beam kind of deal, that kind of makes me think that there's kind of something menacing going on. Why isn't it? There we go. I pressed space the right way. Oh, okay. Give me a second to handle this. I did not know this would happen. Technical difficulties, yeah. Oh wait, hold on, you guys. Oh, yep. Let's play. Let's go. Sorry, I just got Xbox Game Pass, so this is the thing. I need some elevator music. Yeah, and there's no music because we're gonna have the game music. All right. Yes. Let Microsoft do the things. Let Microsoft sell my information. It's been a really stressful time at uni, but I haven't needed to drop my stream this time, which is fantastic news. Oh god. All right. So already we're getting a lot of gore. One of my favorite things, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this thing aims at the mouse. So that's one of the things that I found really interesting, and some of it is automated. So this is one of those details that makes your main screen interactive. It's stuck in my mind, but you can already see, this is gonna be kind of gory, but not in a way that would be offensive to most people. So I'm currently thinking of it as kind of I don't know, body gore I'm not okay with, but this I'm fine with. So the menus are pretty tame. I'm just gonna turn my music up so you can hear the sound. So it's just general horror sounds that, I'm just going to be quiet for a second so you can hear it. So you've got some gooey flesh sounds of, stuff that's, sliding against each other. That's kind of gross. It's kind of making me feel kind of gross. You have got sounds that generally feel in horror movies. So, those, I don't know if they're the official terminology, but those shrieks and those kind of those strings, I want to say, strings and brass instruments that are creating a really, flat tones, I would say. All right. Enough watching the tongue wriggle. Let's go for the new game. Alright, so we are hearing people walking nearby. We have decided to limit the view of the environment to the area because we want to draw attention to this ball of stuff, which is breathing to show it's alive, and the biohazard, so we kind of already have an idea of danger. There we go. So with every click, that's kind of revealing more of the environment as this thing is kind of developing sentience. And then we get to see around more kind of people in hazmat suits. So, oh, hello. All right, so I've played this with Xbox controller. So I'm not. Oh, this is a lot nicer. So yeah, this kind of reminds me of Terraria in the way that, you know, you move using these things. You've got the sound of people crying and gasping. It's generally very quiet to also create that horror movie vibe I'm feeling. And if you haven't noticed, you drop blood as you go around. And you seem to have a green eye. So all of these things, like, it's just so tasteful that, you know, you can kind of decorate your environment by going through it. And it's just, the gore is just so, like, I love it. All right, so time to go be a movie monster, I guess. All right, I didn't even explain the premise. Yeah, so yeah, you play the horror movie monster here. And yeah, we've got barriers, very clear barriers here, but, you know, let's move on. So yeah, everyone's afraid of you, and this is kind of the beginning of the game, so you just want to let people, oh, okay, where am I supposed to go? Because I can't go through here. Oh, this is also partially me showing how bad I am at gaming. Alright. So right now it's just, you know, showing you as a, like, aggressive entity. What's going on? Oh, there we go. There's arrows here, so, you know, you go through that. So that's one way of telling the player how to do the thing. Yeah, what's going on here? All right, so again, we've made it clear that we can move through water. Oh, there we go. So now it comes down to telling the player how to play the game in terms of, like, direct things. So we can grab that and throw it over there. So now we know that we can drag and move objects and break them. There's a lot of breaking in this game. But I feel like is it? Oh, there we go. I have to, like, drag it off screen. Alright, I can also grab humans. We have a length limit to how we can grab. Is the person on the toilet? I'm sorry. Oh, that's not going to help you, buddy. There we go. Here's where we have lots of fun. So this is kind of, I think... Thank you. I apologize for Microsoft assaulting me with notifications. But yeah, as we've grown in mass, so that's one way to say that, yes, this is what we want the player to do. And going onwards. Is this a door? A door I can't interact with, can't pull off its hinges, so we're just going to go with what we know right now. Wait, wrong one. There we go. Alright, moving onwards. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely getting a facility vibe, and here's where we find out we can't go up through there. Alright, so this is kind of like one of those one-way doors that I'm always thinking that, oh no, what if I miss something? But yeah, I'm sure there'll be another opportunity to go through there. Alright, let's... Oh, there we go, accidentally... Oh, sorry! Oh, time to eat you. And I grew a little bit bigger. Oh, I can pick up flasks! Look at that! I'm gonna be a science monster! Can I pick up other stuff? Oh, okay. And it breaks. Oh, okay. And a Bunsen burner. Do you want a Bunsen burner? Okay. Alright, we'll go the other way. I don't think... Oh, okay. So, in addition to everything else, we can kill them first. Oh, that guy's still alive? Jesus, dude. Well, not anymore. So, yeah, mass also plays a big part in this game in terms of how you want the player to think about where and why. How are the volume levels? Fine, by the way. It says the stream is fine. Oh, there we go. And that's one of those things where you kind of want to put a puzzle into the environment. Oh, wait. Let's go in there. Let's see what's in there. Oh, space to squeeze in. Oh, that's so fun. I love that, like, the tentacles are, like, behind him. Alright. Now we're interacting with some of the... Ooh. There you go. Alright, so I want to talk about multiple pathways in a second, because what we have here is... Whoops, I'm a little bit big and clunky now. So I could have been really, really quiet and not just, brute forced in and, grabbed people from inside this safety of this area. But no, I just went brute force in. And look at how much blood there is. Again, like, this is so beautiful. In the way that, oh, okay. I'll just make sure that, there we go. There we go. Let me just, turn some volume things, change those around. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Hopefully, like, the audio should be fine now. I'll look at it later and judge it and everything. So this is something we want to go into. So in this case, they've used an exit sign to represent this is something that you should remember. And, green for whatever reason. And we need special access into this area. So there's a bunch of information here that we want to kind of remember as we're playing through. So let's just, use that info and keep going. Oh, okay. Now we can save. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's how we change the environment around us in order to get... There we go. So I guess we're spreading out disease, and that's the result of it. That this light has gone out. We can now squeeze in there. All right. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Yay! We're getting achievements. All right. So, oh dear. Bam. Cool. All right. Seals breach 100%. So this is what is it? Stats are a really clever way to put stats in game because usually you'd have like medical information or whatnot. But what you're having this time is, the ways to progress through the game. And these are two-way portals, so that's fun. Let's have a look at what we can do here. Whoop, can I squeeze in there? Yeah, it's just slow going. So, yeah. So now it's turned me into a thin little thing, and I wonder if it, like, puts me back into a chunk later. Whoop. Alright. I just want to look around the environment, see what other places I can go to. Whoop. And I've got a lot more tendrils. Let's go this way, because it's like, I can come back. Alright. Alright, so I can't go anywhere along here, and people don't know I exist yet. Let's come on over. And yeah, also I've got to really comment on the fluid motion. Like, even if there's a lot going on, it flows my mouse so nicely, and it's so easy to kind of get into. Alright, let's go for the one-way play. The one-way thing. Yeah, and I think just giving the player like lots of toys to destroy and throw around is like one of the best things, because then it turns into a real play experience, not just a puzzle game. Yeah, so let's see. So I found out that here is an object that I'm used to being able to move, but I can't move it this time. So that means there's probably something over here to help me with that. So let's move on. What's this? Can I interact with it? No. Okay, so this is another thing that I love when games add it, is when there's stuff that it interacts with the player environment. Oh, it's even gone red as well. But you can't really move around, and it just adds so much life and the idea of motion. Alright, let's flip this switch. And because it's on the same, player as the screen, they didn't actually have to move the camera this time. But moving on through here. Alright, so again, I'm kind of blocked off due to my lack of ability, so we know where we need to go. So this is kind of like a linear narrative in the way that it's telling me where I can and can't go. Oh look, I can kind of shove myself in there. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we will find out about this later. Alright, let's go. Caution. Unprotected mine shafts in this area. Oh, hey, look at that. I can throw that at people and mess it up. Oh, Jesus, that wasn't meant to happen. Alright, cool. Now we know we can break light bulbs. Awesome. Probably to scare the people and give them nowhere to hide. Alright, so let's have a look through here. Oh, look, the chains as well. That's just tasteful. Squeeze in. Alright, is that going to open that door for me? Because now I know that saves games and changes the environment. Where does that take me? Okay. military junkyard. So that's also operating as a oh, that's got some weight to it. I don't know about you guys noticing before, but you know, the lighter things, like I can just, you know, toss around, while this one, you know, it has some gravity and weight. So that's interesting. Oh, yeah, like that came off like nothing. Like if I, whoop, there we go. That's also got a little bit more weight, but I can throw that around a lot easier. All right, so we have saved. Let's move on before I talk about more to do with game physics and how that interacts with everything else. I've got this lever here. Let's go. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. What does it say? So they're like, I love these things. Warning, unknown biological threat detected. Stay alert. All right, so that would be us. So that's, you know, the way of telling the player that the environment knows about you. Oh, he's got a gun. Not for long. All right, so now that we've kind of mastered the movements, it's going to move on to, you know, teaching us the mechanics of, you know, being dangerous, so to say. And there's now a health concern that we need to worry about. And that's flow theory, when you kind of start to introduce new dangers to the player, to overcome new threats to the player to kind of address and overcome. Whoop, what's going on? Order, shoot everything that moves and does not appear human. I appreciate that. That's a nice little bit of humor, because I mean oh, okay. So I kind of want to be careful. So because we have a few different mechanics to work with, there's different ways I can approach this situation. While he's turned around, I could go underwater and attack from there, but I'm just going to throw a door at him. Cool. So kind of brute force, but using your environment. So that was one of the ways that I could have attacked, or I could have gone through here and, you know, grabbed him from there, and hopefully he didn't shoot me. Just going to politely open the door this time. Alright, so the military junkyard, you can see that it's got a very different feel to the organized place, organized environment of the military, of whatever biosecurity, you know, containment we were in. So I'm just going to spread that biomass and continue. Yep. So, very tasteful way to represent that, you know, oh, okay, so we had our camera move to the other area and let us know that, you know, we have collected one of, I think, 3 like little door things. And, you know, we've got this representation of this mass, which is kind of like a hive mind that knew we wanted to go this way and clear this out. So, oh, I also now have two eyes, I think. I spotted 2 on there. Anyway. What we're going to do is probably do the same thing as last time, just avoid danger by, whoo, oh wait, whoop, there we go. That was kind of stressful. And we're just going to, oh, I have 2 mouths now. Okay, so we're moving towards Eldritch Horror this time. Yep, so we have to go for the one way because we can't move that wooden stuff. We can only interact with metal right now. And let's go. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so from that I learned that I am very bad at gaming, but that these people can't swim. So that's another thing that you kind of have to take into account when you're doing that thing. Like, what can the enemies do? Which apparently is they can't breathe underwater at all. Or rather, they can't hold their breath underwater. And yeah, so that was a bit of a surprise to test the skills that I would have built up in that time. And we're just going to throw this over there for now. And it's also testing the player's mastery of the said elements. So now we're going to move on to the next area. And I'm just going to do that. Whoop, there we go. And now let's just eat those people while they're not paying attention. Alright, so at this point, people have spent enough time in the game to be able to realize, you know, a few of the things that we're used to seeing. Is that a... I think that's a... Is that a corpse? Is that a torso? Okay, we'll just move on. So we're used to seeing this as a save point now, and we'll make, you know, our way over to it. I thought that was really clever to close it off, but you can still go through it. And yeah, we're just going to take a moment to save and see what, if anything, changes. So there we go. So out of the 3 doors, 2 of them are now open. And we can also retrieve biomass, which I think means that we can... There we go. We now have like 3 health or 2 health or something. Yep, 3 eyes. No? The eyes just move around. So we've got 2 eyes again. And so we're ready for combat. And, oh, I wonder if we can... Oh, I'm just going to open it and squeeze in. So biohazard level 1 out of 3. Let's see what happens when I crawl in there. Arachnophobus, choose a spot, cobweb to trap your enemies. Interact with objects. How is that done? Okay, I'm sure it'll tell me how that's done. I'm just gonna... Oh, it also tells you where it is using a light, so you can see how it interacts. So yeah, that's another interesting way to see, you know, where you can go through. And, you know, it's also visually pretty. Alright. Do I... Menu. No? Okay. I'm going to just load last options. Maybe there's controls. There we go. Oh, hey! Yep. That works. Oh, wait, no. Controls. Monster. Use activate skill. Oh. Restore defaults. So at the moment it's not really, okay. So this is one of those times where I kind of wish that more information was given to me as a gamer. I'm just pressing all the number buttons and... Oh, okay, so that's an E. Gotcha. Alright, they made it very clear where they want us to go, so I'm just going to go up through there and see where I go. So that's an E button. Oh, there we go. And we've landed back where we got surprised by those people. Alright, so now we've reached a point where the game is no longer holding our hand. It's already introduced all the mechanics it thinks are necessary to us. But I have an idea of where I'm supposed to go because I got given a new skill. So there we go. Let's move on. Alright. Moving into here. Oh, okay. So that does a cobweb and that kills... Oh, no, that doesn't kill them. But that does put them down in a way. Okay. There we go. So this is a thing we can use infinitely. And we can drag them with us. So that's really interesting. Oh! No, oh. There we go. Alright, so now it's now I got to kind of use my new skill in combat. So, you know, that's a big thing as well as I'm going through. Alright, so that was kind of, you know, a little bit thrilling for me as someone who doesn't, you know, do well under those high pressure situations. But yeah, so that's another, you know, way of mastery, and the level is designed in such a way that you can kind of prepare for it, test it out beforehand. And, oh, okay. It's going to politely open the door again. Come on, off you go. There we go. Alright, so. No, not you. We want to drag this down and go up through there. I mean, I feel like the people, the developers know that the first oh, well, I can't go there. Alright. And we know that this is a lift from, you know, just real life. So we want to go that way. Soon-ish. Come on. There we go. I mean, it's just so easy. Oh, that's just good. That's just good physics thinking that these people can, you know, float. Their bodies floating. Because dead bodies do float. It's a bloat and float. It's a thing. Alright, so what does this do? This will direct us over to... Okay, so now this bit at the bottom is open. And that is open as well. So it's kind of given us a guide in terms of where the game wants us to go. So it doesn't want us to go all the way back. The level has been designed in a way. Oh, hey! Nearby hive crevices. That's nice. Oh, there's 2 of them. This monster is just such a messy eater. I can't get over it. Like, learn to use, like, I don't know, what kind of utensils would an alien creature use? I'm not even sure. All right, so that's opened the door. There's a scream. It's very dramatic. You know, we definitely want to, you know, draw the player's attention to that. And the biggest thing for me is that the level has been designed as to be easy to get back to the area that we want to get back to, which is, you know, always very awesome, because it's kind of like rewarding the player with like ease of navigation. So all that I have to do is go down and, oh, okay, this is not where I expected to be. Do I go through there? No. All right, so I misunderstood that. So what I thought was going on was that they were telling me which way I was supposed to go, but now I actually do have to go all the way back through where I came, and that's the next step for when I'm ready. Alright, let's go down through there and see what happens. Okay, we've been through that hideous mass. We picked up the thing through here. Yep, I'm a little bit lost. Is there a map if I press M? No? Okay. I'm a little bit lost. Guys, feel free to give me advice on where to go next. Alright. Let's try going through here again. Oh, wait. Nope. My webs do not assist me here. Alright. Let's try something else. We have just saved. We do not go through here. Here's the part of the stream where I'm just like, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. Alright. Is there a... Nope, okay. And also there are checkpoints, so that's usually when you want the player to pay attention to certain, or rather, because so there's saves and checkpoints. So, you know, there's some kind of player autonomy there, but it's also in reference to... Come on! Alright, so we've just gone a full circle. Is it this way? So we've kind of gone a full circle in terms of how we want to do. Is there? Did I miss a portion through there? Oh wait, hold on. Right, I'm an idiot. So yeah, I was supposed to go up through there. So there was this navigation thing, but I just couldn't. All right, let's squeeze into the place that we just unlocked. Woo! I just love that it's got like that squishy, like crackly sound. It's like, yeah. Anyway, so now status secure, and we're about to watch this change. Whew! Oh yeah. All right, containment unit is still locked, and there are 2 seals to breach. Awesome. Let's go and have a look at what we need to do. All right, so that's locked to us. So let's go down. Squeeze in. What am I squeezing into? I want to see what happens. Because this looks big and important. Oh, okay. So it's closing in on us. It's making a big fuss. A lot of anticipation. Oh, we're having some... Oh, hey. Okay, so this is a flashback, but it's got some, like... That's a really interesting transition. Alright, so I can only walk. Can I jump? No. Can't go that way. So we have some human limitations now that would kind of... you know, change the way the player interprets the level of danger that they expect to be in. Because if you're running, that's, you know, people generally are chill with their running. Oh wait, you can now run. Alright. Just as a... Oh, we have a drone with us, just in case. Alright, so I'm gonna go up through here, because I want to look around. See if there's anything up here. No? Just the fact that you can go up here. Okay. I mean, this is one of those things where, as the Explorer player type, and I'm going to make a video on that sometime soonish, the kind of things that you want to cater to. Alright, but I suppose this entire game, Metroidvania, is just generally dedicated to explorers, honestly. Whoops, sorry. I am going to... I don't know how to make this go away. I apologize for this notification that, yeah. Yeah, anyway. Just uni stuff. Right, so now it's become more of a... Oh, we can examine. A patch of Antivillian moss. Alright, so I'm assuming this... Oh, let me just put this on silent. Focus assist. No. Yes, there we go. Priority only. So there we go. Sorry, didn't mean to annoy you guys. So from here, okay, so we know moss is kind of like a kind of like a bit of flora, and the antediluvian moss. So we know it's not I think earthy. It's not from Earth, and that ladder is broken. So we got to make our way somewhere else. And we've still got around the edges that like visual effect. Let me just go switch those notifications off. Give me a second. I don't know about you guys. It's getting to me. Alright, I'm just going to mute that nonsense and get back over to Carrion to spend time with you guys and talk through, you know, what I've been thinking. Alright, let's go. Wait. Okay, so can I not go through there? Alright, so it looks like I'm colliding with the wall there that I cannot see. And we're just going to go over and return my pop-out chat so I can interact with you guys. Oh, and we're looking for... Oh, hold on. I'm seeing something really weird hang there. Let's go examine that first. Can I examine it? No. Okay. That's one of those things that I was kind of expecting to examine. So do I use my drone or something? Oh, there we go. Pull. Okay, so that has dislodged the thing. So that's kind of like a more puzzle-oriented gameplay mechanic. Alright, we're just going to run through. Oh, there we go. Check for anything we might need to examine. Just acting a little bit weird. His interns are a little bit concerned. Alright, we can't go in there. Oh, but there is something to examine here. An unidentified species of tubifex worm. I'm not a biologist. I don't know what's going on here, but this looks like a human. A disorganized mass of bones and dry tissue. That's kind of gross. Yeah, cool. Can't say I relate, but, you know. Does this... There we go, examine. Plant C4. Okay, let's just move away from that. Oh, okay, so one of them is like a bomb engineer taking photos. Oh, and the other one is activating it. Is this person gonna like move away from the explosion? There we go. Oh, okay, so now it's using like a rope to activate it for a safe distance. That's interesting. And it's kind of guiding the player to kind of like the safe zone, which the player then gets into interactive. Alright, let's see the Big Bang. Oof, satisfying. Alright, I'm just going to run on through because, you know, we've kind of gotten everything out. Oh, okay, so now we're out of the dream sequence, which is awesome. Back to the regular game, your regularly scheduled gameplay. Right, so we've kind of learnt a little bit about this place in the way that it was abandoned, first of all. It was a research facility, and there are some weird things going on in terms of bones and dry tissue, the way it's implanted in the wall, and it's kind of been overgrown with those moss things and other weird things. Alright, so yeah, that's kind of like the visual storytelling you kind of want to aim for in terms of not telling the player all the information but just hinting at it. Just like this military junkyard is... Come on. There we go. So, we've already been here. But let's just save and see what it does. It's just given us a health refill. Alright. Well, alright, let's continue moving through here. I think this is just, you know, another one of those areas that are just used to connect zones together, unprotected mine shafts, but now we can do this. Isn't that magical? So, judging by the fact that there are so... Oh, squeeze in. Alright, let's go. Judging by the fact that there's a lot of wood, I would say that that's what we're going to actually hit up on next. So that's kind of a little bit of symbolism of uranium mines. Cool. Radioactive stuff. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to be able to do next, is break those wooden barriers, considering that's how many of them there are here. Oop. There we go. And now we can, oh hey, we can hold on to them for later. Wonderful. Alright, so let's see what else. Oh, we're just going to use this little bit to... Is that enough to kill him? Cool. And then we're just... Oh, I guess not. Alright, so we're just going to take the safe approach and just... There we go. A little bit of blood. Up. There we go. So now we have 3 health points, I think? Yep, 3 health points. So we have attained that much biomass from swallowing people. Alright, let's see, have a look in the environment. Yep, so we're definitely going to be breaking some wooden beams today. Let's see how we're going. Yep, and... Alright, it's pretty obvious which way we're meant to go. Just due to danger, deep shafts, dirt run, dirt walk backwards. Alright, I suppose that they have a lot of depths from that kind of thing. It's oddly specific instructions. That sounds like some SCP kind of stuff. Oh, cool. Let's squeeze in and see what happens. Alright, so just like earlier, we have those things and that wooden barrier. And let's go down and see what else is going on. Whoop! Someone's paying attention. Ooh. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. This is not going well. Alright, so I have died that time. Let's see how the game presents the fact that I have died. So, I just get birthed from the hive, I guess. Alright, let's go down, and now that we know that I... Woo! Oh no, this is not going well. There we go. That has broken, and that's okay. Let's go down through here. That's those people dead. You're coming with me. Wonderful. So because I took a different approach after so that's one of those... Oh! Hey buddy! Well, I don't think he'll be joining me anytime soon, so I can talk through the thing. So because I died, I actually took the time to adjust my gameplay to the new difficulty of the situation, rather than my general brute force way of approaching these kinds of things. And now I'm just going to increase my biomass with these guys. And I think I've got a 4th health point now from just, consuming corpses. Like a growing monster. There we go. Alright, let's move up. We missed a leg part. A pelvis, I think. Yep, and so let's move on and see what else is going on. Oh. Oh. Just gonna make sure I eat all of half of them first. Before I... There we go. We'll disable the ones that can shoot. Oh wait, that's... Oh, okay, so the way that that's being presented is really interesting now. So... we get a rare look of what these things look like when they're attached to something. So it looks like some kind of like a jellyfish with the spines attached to it. And yeah, that's an interesting way to kind of show that thing here. Yeah, I'm really happy I saw that, because that would be accurate to nature and what we would typically see as well. And it's shown us that here is our goal. Here is where it is in relation to everything else. Oh, okay. Please don't surprise me like that. I'm a little bit jumpy. And jumpy in the way that I'll just kill you. Alright. Oh, yes. Let's see what happens when we do this. It's probably just going to affect that door at the moment, because that is what we're concerned with. And I think it grows to as many as 6 door segments. So we're still in the easy parts of this game, so to say. Whoop. Alright, let's go here, turn this off. Okay, So now we have a new type of enemy that seems to be a lot better kitted out for you what's going on. So now it's showing that these people are now prepared for the new threat. And I'm just going to go down into here. So here I have one tool that I can throw at them. Oh, okay. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. So now not only are they prepared, but they've actually got some defenses against me specifically. Alright, I'm just gonna... If I roar at them, there we go. I can now hopefully kill him and not have to... Oh, no. Okay, so I can kill him, but I can't eat him. So that's something that, you know... Oh, that wasn't very helpful. Alright, so now that we see the red has gone, so that was like their lifeline, I guess. And now we're just going to grab this guy and do the same thing to him. So, new enemy types. Presented differently, moves differently, has different behavior. But there is still a way to tell if they're alive or dead, which I really appreciate. I didn't know how long I would have to ragdoll this. Ooh! Yeah, I think time for the wooden beams. Alright, let's grab this and shake it around. There we go, and crawl in. I wonder how it doesn't like break itself on the shards of glass. Alright, damage advancing wood walls. Oh wait, hold on. Is this... Oh, okay. So I hold E to do that. Alright, so that's how we... And that's going to give us access to the new area, but I think I'll leave that as a part 2 because I'm starting to get a little bit worn out, but... Oh, Jesus. Alright, so it's told us... So not only do I have like 6 eyes now to represent the number of health, but we also have a different eye color to represent what power we have this time. So that's a really simple way to remind the player what's going on. So yeah, let's just hold E. Oh, satisfying. Now I'm going to break this one just for funsies. Ah, yes. Alright. Let's just pop in through there. And claustrophobia. I love it. Let's just watch this thing go. Yep. It's gone skis. Alright, so now we're just going to probably save here. Or at least I think that would have saved. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day here. And I still haven't made the ending. I will do that this week in between all like the uni stuff, but let's talk about it. Yeah, so Carrion is just very fluid to play. There's a lot of considerations for the player in terms of what kind of activities they want to encourage. There's a lot of you know, very tasteful extra elements that really elevate the game to a really nice polish. And I would definitely I would definitely recommend anyone who has Game Pass or the money to get it because it's a really fun experience, especially as a plot twist of the Metroidvania genre, where instead of, you know, attacking the monster, you are the monster. So yeah, highly recommended, and I will continue this series and hopefully start, you know, pointing out things that are a thing. Alright, see you guys next. Oh wait, hold on. Guys, there is a Discord. I am going to publish my notes on my website in kind of like a blog format about my thinger, about Dead Space. And yeah, watch out for that. And thank you to Shanacorn for being my top May coffee contributor. I appreciate that. Alright, have a lovely time, guys. See you soon. And yeah, bye.